I will specifically be focusing on branding as a source of income to the youth of South Africa. Together with me here, I have Mr. Genius, who will introduce himself and tell us what he's all about. Mr. Genius.
Thank you, Dimpo. First of all, I would like to thank God and Cullinan Online TV for the opportunity. My name is Tebo Msiza. I grew up in Ekangala, so that's where I went to school. And then I moved to Cullinan in 2010. So, yeah.
That's what Mr. Genius is all about. Please explain to us how the concept of Mr. Genius came about, Tepo.
Well, Mr. Genius, it's a company, it's a clothing brand, it's everything. We're doing everything. So the concept of Mr. Genius started in high school. Back in high school, I was doing grade 10, I think, yeah. So one of my schoolmates, I was good in mathematics, so he's like to me, you know, since you're good in mathematics, I'm gonna give you a name. Your name is gonna be Genius.
Makes sense.
So yeah, so that's where Mr. Genius started from. Yeah. So we're doing a lot of things. We're doing clothing, like I said. We're doing internet cafe and printing works. So yeah, that's Mr. Genius.
That's what Mr. Genius is all about. Please explain to us how the journey towards where you are right now, how did it come about? The challenges you faced along the way, because I believe it hasn't been easy. Yeah, starting up your business as a young South African, you need income for that. Exactly. You need startup income, and you need material to buy the things that you're printing here. So how did you come about?
Yeah, you know, the business of clothing, it's a very difficult one. Actually, any business, it's difficult, you know. So, like, for us clothing brands, like, the difficult part that we face, it's outsourcing. Like, you have to buy a t-shirt somewhere and print it and then sell it. So it becomes difficult if you don't have equipment. So challenges that I could say I faced when I started the brand was, you know, buying a t-shirt, printing and selling. So there was lack of equipment. So, but then right now we're at the stage whereby like I have all the equipments to do my branding. So I could say the business is doing well right now.
I believe that outsourcing resulted in hefty prices. You had to put high prices to your clothes. Exactly. So how did that affect your customers? Marketing, in terms of marketing, how did that affect you?
It did affect the customers, you know, basically because customers will want to pay for better quality, you know. So you end up outsourcing for cheaper prices and then selling with a higher price. So it affects customers because they want quality products from you, because since you are a businessman, you know, and you're selling a product, so you have to deliver.
So how did your journey come about to you registering your business? How did you do that? I believe that there are young people out there who also want to partake on the journey that you're at, probably starting their own brand. So I want to know, how did you go about registering your company?
Yeah, you know, it takes passion. It takes passion to do what you love and believing that one day it will be successful. So hard work and passion. So mine, it started like I was, you know, telling myself that one day, you know, I want to see myself getting rich, you know, owning businesses. So, like, yeah, that's where I started to have the idea of, you know, I can do something for the community. I can design clothing for them and sell to them. So, like, yeah, that's where everything started from.
Okay, thank you. So, tell us, as a company, as you already mentioned that Mr. Genius is not only a clothing brand, it's an internet cafe too, an events company.
Yes.
Please explain to us the concept of events. What do you do? Your events. Okay, have you had any recent event?
Like we host events for the community, for the youth, basically. So like the event idea was all about we were looking for talents from the youth, you know. So we were trying to, you know, once I did talent, it's a one. So like the event started there, and then yeah, it was successful. The one we did, it was past Saturday. So yeah, going forth, we're hoping that we're still going to have more events going forth, so we can help the youth of South Africa in largely.
I believe that's also part of giving back to the community as a company.
Exactly.
On that note, we'll quickly take an ad break, and when we come back, we'll be getting to know Mr. Genius more. Welcome back to Storyline on Cullinan TV. You're still sitting, I'm still here with Mr. Genius, Tepo Msiza himself, and we'll be continuing to get to know him better. Tepo, as you've already mentioned to us that you're a registered business, please tell us, because I believe that you also said that you run an internet cafe. Tell us all about that. Market yourself.
Yeah, our business, Mr. Genius, like I said, it's an internet cafe. So like we're doing a lot of things, like we register companies for people. We also do trademarks for brands. If you have a brand that is not protected under the CIPC, so we do that. So mine is protected already. Like it's a trademark clothing brand. So to say, so we're doing a lot of things. Not only registering companies, we also do like printing. If you want to print a T-shirt, you can come to us and print. We also do like designing. Yeah, with designs. So it's a lot of stuff that we do for the community.
So what makes you different from all the other brands out there? What makes Mr. Genius Mr. Genius?
Like I said, our brand is not only a clothing brand. So it's a company. So it's just like holdings. So we cover everything. We do branding, designing, printing, internet cafe. So yeah, it's a lot.
So it's safe to call it a one-stop shop?
Exactly. So I could say it makes it a difference to other brands in our community or in South Africa as large.
Where do you see your company in the next 5 years?
Well, I see my business having an online shop where people can shop online for our clothing. I see my business having branches in all the provinces. I see my business making a difference in the community, hiring the youth, especially the women. We need to empower women because they were privileged for a long period of time. So,
that is true.
So yeah, that's where I see my brand going.
Do you currently have any brand ambassadors, Tepo?
At this moment, the company hasn't grown that much, but I do have models that model the brand, like they advertise. We also advertise on Facebook. Yeah, our Facebook name is Mr. Genius Clothing Brand. Yeah, that's where we can find us.
So give us more details about how people can contact you. Is it just on the Facebook page, or are there other alternative ways to get in contact with you?
Currently, we on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is 073 1147 568. We're also on Facebook, Mr. Genius Clothing Brand. Yeah, and we also have an email address if you would like to contact us. It's mrgeniusinternetcafe@gmail.com. And our physical shop, some people they love coming to a shop and seeing the product. So our physical shop is at Marikana Extension 9 in Refile. So that's our shop at.
To our viewers out there, I believe that you heard that Tepo says if you want to come and see their product, feel their texture, and actually get in touch with them, you can also visit them at Marikana. So Tepo, what are you doing? Is this company your own? Are you the sole founder of the company, or do you have other associates which you work with?
Currently, I am the founder of Mr. Genius, but I do have a team that I work with. I'm not alone. You can't do everything alone,
True.
So I have a team that I work with, and hopefully we're still gonna have more people coming in.
Please take us through the pricing. How much is what, and how, so that people can know and place their orders instantly?
Yeah, our prices are compatible to other clothing brands that are locally. So our t-shirt, round neck t-shirt is 180, and our bucket hats it's 130.
Okay.
On special they are on 120. So hoodies is 350. Sorry. So yeah.
Do your prices fluctuate according to the season? Because I believe that in some companies, during winter, summer clothes become less, and during summer, your hoodies, the price goes down. Is that the case with your company as well?
At this current moment, no. Our prices are stable and standard. So maybe going forth, they can fluctuate depending on the season. Yes.
So Tepa is a typical example of how young black South African youth are taking the initiative to change their futures. So Tepo, please give the viewers advice, someone who would like to start their own businesses.
Okay. As someone who would like to start your own business, you need to have a passion for your craft. You have to be a hard worker. Yes, like it's not easy to work hard. It's hard. So, but then if you have passion for what you're doing, you will be successful. And if you believe in what you're doing, so basically you have to have passion and hard work. So your thing will be successful.
It's often very easy, very simple for people to say that you need to work hard, you need to have passion. But tell us the route which you need to embark on in order to get where you are right now. Where do you start? How do you raise the capital to start your company?
Raising capital, first of all, you need to believe in God. God is everything. He provides everything. So when you believe in God, your things will go exactly you want. So raising capital for me it was hard, but like I could manage. To raise capital and start my business.
Did you have other sources of income?
At that time I started, I was working. So I started the brand while I was working, so I could save money and then to start the business.
Okay. Tell us anything else that you would like us to know about Mr. Genius.
Anything else? Yeah, like I said, it's a clothing brand. It's everything. So just come to us and you find out more. We also do watch repairs. Like I said, we register companies. So it's a lot of things that we do. So you can come and have
come and
fun.
see it for yourself.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. That was Tepo, the founder and owner of Mr. Genius, which is not only a clothing company, but it's also an internet cafe and an events company. From us here at...
Thank you.
From us here at Storyline at Cullinan TV, we'd like to thank you, and that's all from us today.
Thank you, Dimpo.